Detective Alex Morgan had seen his fair share of perplexing cases, but the call he received late one stormy night promised to be the most baffling yet. The wealthy Harrington family reported a priceless family heirloom, a sapphire necklace, missing from their estate. Alex knew he had to act quickly. The family's annual gala was only a few days away, and the heirloom was the centerpiece of their celebration. As Alex drove through the rain-soaked streets to the Harrington mansion, his mind raced with questions. Who could have taken the necklace, and why? Arriving at the grand estate, he was greeted by a distraught Mrs. Harrington, a regal woman with a steely composure now cracked by panic. "Detective, you must find it," she pleaded. "It's been in our family for generations." Alex nodded, his eyes already scanning the room. "Tell me everything you can, Mrs. Harrington. Who had access to the safe?" Mrs. Harrington listed the family members present in the house: her husband, Mr. Harrington, their daughter, Eliza, the butler, James, and the family friend, Dr. Williams. Each had a motive, she admitted reluctantly. Mr. Harrington was known for his gambling debts, Eliza had a rebellious streak, James had been acting strangely, and Dr. Williams had financial troubles. Alex decided to start with the safe. He was led to the library, where an imposing portrait of the Harrington patriarch hung above a hidden wall safe. The safe showed no signs of forced entry, indicating that the thief had known the combination. First, he interviewed Mr. Harrington, a gruff man with a stern expression. "I didn't take it," he growled. "Why would I? It's worth more to me as a family heirloom." Eliza was next, her defiant attitude barely masking her fear. "I don't care about that stupid necklace," she said. "It's just another symbol of everything wrong with this family." James, the butler, was nervous, his eyes darting around the room. "I serve the Harringtons loyally," he insisted. "I would never betray them." Finally, Dr. Williams, a suave but weary man, expressed his innocence. "I'm a friend of the family. I have no need for their wealth." Unsatisfied, Alex decided to examine the safe again. He noticed faint smudges on the portrait frame, suggesting it had been moved recently. Behind the frame, he found a hidden camera. "Mrs. Harrington, who installed this camera?" he asked. She looked puzzled. "I didn't know it was there." Alex reviewed the footage, which revealed the butler, James, entering the library late at night. He moved the portrait and accessed the safe with ease. However, something wasn't right. The timestamp on the footage was off by several hours. Alex inspected the camera more closely and found it had been tampered with. Someone had altered the footage to frame James. He needed to set a trap to catch the real thief. That night, Alex called a meeting in the library. "The thief is among us," he announced. "I've found new evidence and will reveal the culprit shortly." As expected, the true thief panicked. Dr. Williams made a dash for the door, but Alex was ready. He tackled the doctor, who dropped the sapphire necklace from his coat pocket. "I suspected you all along," Alex said. "You tampered with the footage to frame James. Your financial troubles made you desperate." Dr. Williams' face twisted in defeat. "You're right," he confessed. "I needed the money, and I thought I could outsmart you all." The Harringtons were relieved to have their heirloom back, and Mrs. Harrington thanked Alex profusely. As he left the mansion, the storm had passed, and the moonlight illuminated the path ahead. Another mystery solved, Alex thought, but the night was far from over. He knew there would always be another case, another puzzle to unravel.